Hello there, comic readers, and welcome to another Deviant.fun flash review. And this time we've got a manga title. Well, at least it's manga style drawn. It is actually an adaptation of this novel, and there are at least these three other novels, and they got adapted to manga. This is by Camille Garcia and Margaret Stoll. Those are the writers of the novels. And Cassandra Jean is doing the art. So it's not, at least while looking at the name, she's not Japanese. But as you can see, it's manga style all the way. Even the paper, the paper is the traditional paper you'll find in manga. Except for the cover, which it's a hardcover and it's Western style reading. That's a plus for many of you. I also prefer it, of course, but it's not something that will stop me from reading it or whatever. It doesn't make much difference. So what is this about? This is about a story of love and curses. It's like it says here, some loves are meant to be, others are cursed. So this is about two characters that are very much in love. He's a normal human, she is a special creature, let's say. She belongs to a family of powered people. You can call them like well, they're not vampires, but one of them is a succubus, but it doesn't draw on blood, but on dreams. And they've got other kinds of powers. Each one of them has its own powers. And the family is very much divided. And the story is about these two youngsters meeting and slowly falling in love with each other. And they find that they have a very strong connection. They can, for example, communicate telepathically. They don't need to be together to know what the other one is feeling or thinking. And so you'll see this love story unraveling, and at the same time she will start very slowly and reluctantly explaining what her backstory is and why she is so anxious, because she has the clock is ticking for a special moment in her life where she'll have to this is the patriarch, by the way, of the family, where she'll have to make a decision. She will actually have, when a certain moon comes up, she will have to decide if she's going with the dark forces or with the light forces. If you want to simplify it, if she wants to be a good guy, a good girl, or a bad girl. It's not as simple as that, but yeah, you can resume it to that. So you sense the book. The book is very well written in that sense, because it constantly tells you n days from the event, and then n minus x days from the event, and you see the tension building up between them, because she is super afraid that she will be pulled to the dark side, because it's not really, she doesn't quite understand how the process works. She's kept in the dark by the patriarch. He doesn't want to talk much about it. So she is very scared. She doesn't know what to expect, but she is very afraid that she will lose herself to the darkness, just like her mother. And she's afraid of losing Ethan, and the love she has for him, and the connection, and etc. So she is in total panic. So they try to unveil a way to break the, well, it's not a curse, but break the ritual and find a way to escape it and avoid that she has to make that decision. So they find a very special book with the aid of other people, and they study it, trying to find a way to avoid the critical moment. But yeah, the book probably won't give them the answer. That's for you to discover, or maybe it does and everything goes well. But no, this is more like a Romeo and Juliet story. But the end is not as bad. So of course the end is well, it ties in such a way that it's a complete story. You read it and okay, I've read it. The story starts as a middle and it as an end. But of course that there are many paths that can be taken from this book to explore, because the event, it doesn't really happen how it should, so it opens the door to will it happen later? What consequences will arise from the fact that it didn't happen? How will Ethan and her continue? Will they continue in love? Will they fall to pressure? There will be losses here, deaths. So for a manga title, I was very surprised because it's very Western, the way of telling, not the way of drawing, of course. But I think it's a very good introductory book for someone who's trying to transition to manga, because this is middle ground between normal European or Western East American comics, not superhero comics, but other types of comics, and manga. So it has a balance between both, and also a little bit of prose, because it comes from a prose book, right? So yeah, it's like an entry drug for manga. I think it will serve that purpose very well. And if you like teenager stories involving strong passions and inner conflicts, adding the supernatural ingredient on top, then you're bound to love this book. For me, it's not my cup of cake because, well, it's not really my style, this type of stories, but I did enjoy it. So I think that says a lot about the book, because it had no ingredients for me to like it, and still I read it all and appreciated it. I didn't find my time wasted at all. So, Beautiful Creatures, Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll's novel, adapted and drawn by Cassandra Jean. If you're interested in this, you know where to buy it, Deviant.fun.biz. If you just like to see these videos, please like them if you do, dislike them if you don't. But if you like them and want to see more, and there are constantly new videos coming out, please consider subscribing the channel. We will appreciate it a lot. So that's it. Now I'm going to do a big haul, big box, so stay tuned. Until then, stay happy, do as many reads as you can, find your happiness in comics. It helps break down the isolation that some of us still are imposed with. So yeah, until the next video, thanks for watching, and Deviant Fun out in 3, 2, 1, bye bye.